Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am showing my solo against Bahamet here in the epilogue to Acts 8 and 9, and I decided to bring in Dr. Bong. My Dr. Bong is rank 4, Sig 200, Ascension level 1 currently. Really enjoy using him, and I think he's really good for this fight. So let's get into it as to why. So first off, Dr. Bong has a good chance to purify incoming debuffs, and that is a bit of utility that is very beneficial against Bahamet. Basically, anytime you're going to purify a debuff, you're going to get one of those volatility charges. It's the yellow passive looking effect under Bahamet that looks like a stun. And you want to build up to 3 of those. You can see there's a timer that's going on. As long as you're close to Bahamet, whenever that timer expires, you're going to get one of those volatility charges. And then, there we go, I just purified another one of those disorients and got up to 3. Once you get up to 3, he is going to shoot that green beam at you. And you want to shoot a special attack through that beam. There I just used my special 1. And then build back up to the point where he's going to do that green beam again. He always does it when he has the 3 volatility charges. Later on in the fight, there is a chance that you get like a bad version of it instead. Here you can see I just purified again, back up to the 3 volatility charges, but unfortunately he's shooting a orange beam at me instead, which is a damaging effect, and you can't really deal with it. Now, after you've got those 3 volatility charges and you shoot your special, you have the green removal charge passives on your side of the character, of the map. And when he shoots the green beam at you, here he's doing it again, you can parry and hit that beam back to him, and that is going to fracture his celestial armor. And that's going to allow you to deal a bunch of damage during the damaging phase. So you can see here, I've got Dr. Bong. He's got 9 reverb buffs right now and his Bong buff. I brought him in with two team synergies, that being Howard the Duck and Wong for the Bongers buff, which just gives Dr. Bong an indefinite Bong buff. There looks like the yellow bell buff there, and that is just going to permanently increase the duration of my heavy proficiencies, which just makes the fight go a lot smoother. So the fight is going pretty quickly, honestly. I feel like we've just even explaining the general mechanics of the fight, and we're already getting pretty far on in. Dr. Bong is crazy effective here. As soon as you get to that wounded phase, and if you're able to get like an SP2 off and start hitting in with those heavies, you're going to basically just clear the entire wounded phase and get to the next phase of the fight in one single cycle, which is really, really nice. So here I want to throw another special attack through the green beam, get those removal charges, and then we want to build up to the 3 volatility charges once more, and then parry the attack back to Bahamet. Going really well so far, though. That time, did get the Purify, and now we're going to be right back to 3 volatility charges again, so we are ready to go ahead and do a parry, assuming we don't get an orange beam here. Let's see what we get, and it's a green beam. Alright, managed to get him to the wounded phase yet again. I've already got the 9 reverb buffs, and my heavy proficiency still active, so when I throw this SP2, the damage is going to be wild. Look at all that damage, and then heavy attacks, and he's right to 11. 1 heavy attack gets him to through that wounded phase. Just kind of keep hammering on those heavies just to try to help move things along a little bit. And now we are into the final phase of the fight. So we've got that permanent removal charge, and at this point you don't have to throw any specials through the green beam. You just want to ping pong the green beam back and forth between you and Bahamet. So the goal is get him up to the 3 volatility charges and ping pong the beam back and forth to the point where you are removing some of his celestial armor. The more of it you remove, the more damage he's going to take, and then you're going to be able to close out the fight. Had a really good time going back to this content. I'm really enjoying the epilogue so far, and I'm really excited to see what we continue to get in terms of the rewards. I know some people have been complaining about the rewards, but in my mind, I was just thinking it's only 8 fights in order to get through all of this content, and I mean, basically ended up getting a rank 4 out of it between the catalysts that I'd already had and the ones that I had just gotten from the Alliance Coliseum. So I'm pretty happy with it overall and excited to continue getting more things going forward. Hopefully we're getting a little bit more stuff towards some rank 5s in the near future. But this is already just about the tail end of the fight. I think we need to go through 2 more sets of ping-ponging the debuffs back, or the beam back and forth. There we go. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Got him down to 10, and now he's going to be taking a good amount of damage. Now, he does have an effect where if you repeat the same special attack you'd used, he is going to go into that auto block there, but it's not that big of a deal. I think I eat one more hit from the special 1 at some point here, and I take a little bit more damage from that incinerate, but all in all, the fight is pretty good. Dr. Bong is crazy cracked for it, and I hope that you all have a good time doing this fight as well. Feel free to use Dr. Bong. Feel free to let me know how it went. If you like this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to the channel. I'd be happy to hear from you by getting a comment. Thank you so much for watching. I'll let the rest of the video play out. We are just about all done. And I hope you all take care.